Leaders in 11 of the 17 Eurozone nations have approved a new tax on financial transactions. The aim is to tighten the regulation of financial institutions and curb speculative trading on stocks and other securities.
Agreed. At the monthly ECOFIN meeting between Europe's financial leaders, 11 countries were given the go-ahead to pursue the so-called financial transaction tax. The idea of a tax on financial transactions between banks and other financial institutions has been floating around for 40 years, but it's taken the past 5 years of a deepening euro crisis and confidence building amongst ministers to bring it closer to realization. Supporters say the tax could bring in up to 35 billion euros annually. But not all of Europe's 27 member states were on board, notably Sweden, who implemented a similar levy on a national level but gave up on it within a year.
We believe that the transaction tax is a proposal that has negative impact on growth. It will increase the borrowing costs for governments, for corporations and obviously for households.
The agreement was spearheaded by France and Germany, who've been showing an ostentatiously unified stance the past few days as part of the 50th anniversary of the Élysée Treaty between the two countries. Speaking in German Parliament, French President François Hollande said the money raised could be put towards social programs.
We could use a part of the revenue brought in thanks to the financial transaction tax that France and Germany have brought in together, and which has been recognized today as effective by ECOFIN.
The 11 states who've signed up to the tax will now proceed with implementing it. The rate is expected to be set at 0.1% of the value of trades in shares or bonds.